fingers tap keys in the dim light. They act like they know what's inside behind the screen they hide. Lines of code scroll up so fast. Followers chase shadows they cast. Promises of a future so fast. Building faith it's gonna last.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, bro. I'm just getting set up here. It's been a while since I've streamed. Welcome. Good morning. Good day. Let me just finish setting up. Sacred signs, blindly we read between lines. Their actors were caught in vines, lost in all their designs. Here's Panda. How you doing, Panda? We follow, they never slow. Cult of code, no truth to show. In the shadows we grow. Cult of code in the show. We follow, they never slow. Oh boy. What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, folks. I have completely forgotten how to stream. I said hello, Ibra. I'm doing alright, Panda. Thank you, man. Okay. Okay, hang on. I gotta mute my mic. I'm gonna make an adjustment here. 1 second. That Ibra guy on X seems cool. Yeah, your mom seems cool. Dude, there we go. There we go. It's way better. How you doing, folks? Hey, Prime on YouTube. Good afternoon, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Man, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed. How you all doing? Hang on. Still not ready. It's been like 5 years and I'm still not ready. I've been prepping for the stream for 5 years. For my comeback stream. It's still not ready. Damn. Alright, now I'm ready. Okay, got some coffee in me. Yeah, Ibra's on YouTube. Ibra's doing a multi-pronged attack. Ibra, can you stop giving me like false impression numbers, okay? I want to be organic. I need organic growth, okay? I don't need any of this fake three-prong. It would be such a shame if everyone did the same thing. It would be a shame if everyone did a three-prong attack and gave me false boosted numbers. Okay. I can't publicly accept that. Okay. I'm going to put you guys up on screen for a second here. And I'm going to talk about what we're doing. So you can all say hi to each other. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this cross collab. I am nothing if not inclusive. Multi-ethnic inclusive. Okay, you can't say anything about that. All right. I've got everyone here. We are building a game. Now, if any of you here are regulars, you'll remember the game we were building before. And we made it a long way. And then I realized I made the mistake of letting chat nerd snipe me. And get me to do like entity component systems and stuff. So we're not doing that anymore. So, oh, does Twitch have ads? Oh, boo-hoo. Hey, Sam. All right. I think okay, I'm going to let the Twitch ads play out, and then we're going to get to it. We're going to get right to it. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you this literate programming thing I'm doing. But first of all, let me pull that up. Where is it? It's right here. So I've got this cool thing. It's literate programming. And essentially what I'm doing is, well, let me zoom in. Yeah. So I am writing documentation alongside the code. It's essentially just Markdown with code. That's really what it is. It's Markdown with code. And then what you do at the end is at the very, very end here, at the tippity bottom, there's an output. And the output takes all these code blocks and kind of like pieces them together into the output that I want. And then I compile this thing and run it. So that's what I'm doing. I also have an HTML version of this somewhere. Not that. HTML. Oh, it'd be this. I have to convert this. And this is the Markdown version. And then this is the HTML version. So I currently have the HTML version rendered. I just have a Bun.js server running, and it like renders it for me and gives me a bunch of nice things I can do. And then I've got a Markdown version. And the naming is really, really wonky. This renders the HTML that runs the game on the browser. And so this is the literate programming version of that. And then this builds the Odin code. And then I compile the Odin code, which generates WASM. A54, good to see you, man. Yeah, literate programming was a Don Knuth. Yeah, it was Don. At the time he created it, made a lot of sense because of the way people were programming back then. Nowadays, if you were gonna like literally just do a drop-in of whatever he came up with current code, it kind of wouldn't work the same. So I made my own thing that works better. So you can you write your code, you give the block of code like a name. The language is optional because it could be anything. It doesn't actually care about language. It's just more for you. And then you can just reference blocks. So like this has game started is a reference to another block somewhere in here. I should do a search feature for it, but anyways, it just goes and finds the block and then just does like replaces. Yeah, it replaces this. Oh man, of course I lost my place. There we go. It will replace this with whatever block of code is named after it. And then it just does that recursively at the end for the output. And so in your output, yeah, here, it's going to go and do all the blocks together. And then your output, it's going to output whatever the file is that you want to generate out of this. So we're going to generate the Odin code that compiles to WASM, and then we compile it. The other thing you can do is you can reference code. I don't think I have that here yet. I'm pretty sure I don't have it here, but you can reference code. So you can like set a reference to a file in the in your source code with line numbers. And or a tag. If you have like comments in your code, you can just tag your code with comments, and then you can reference that tag, or you can reference that by line numbers, and you can pull in that source code into here, into this screen essentially, or your markdown or whatever. And then you can also inject portions of whatever you're building here, like whatever you've written here, into your source code. So at any, like, it's super flexible, because it means that if somebody doesn't want to use this, they don't have to. They can just do whatever the heck they want. And then if you want to use this, you just come here and you update your references. And hopefully there aren't too many. And you just write your documentation alongside your code. So the black portions here are code, and then up here it's like I can just write what I want to write about what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using today. And then I'll compile stuff out to WASM. I need to move. Where is it? No, it's not this. Where is it? Where'd it go? I'm going to take this. Here we go. I'm going to take this and turn it into HTML and render it out here. And we're gonna build the HTML out too this way. And the other thing I want to do is turn off spell check on this thing. And then this is the new output. I've got menus working now to some degree. Yeah, there we go. I just have to style the menus, but the game is working. Got the follow the camera, all that stuff. Worlds are working. There's a lot of cool stuff that's yeah. So at this point, there isn't actually a lot of like game specific details to do. It's more like actually building the game. So creating like characters and ships and stuff. Adrius, good to see you. No, I will not move my mic away and increase the gain. Hey Tack, good to see you, man. Are you tripping? Yeah, you're tripping, man. This ain't real. Hey Arvis, the land of moderators. It's moderator land. Let me turn off spell check here. This isn't it. It's all the code blocks. I'm pretty sure it's all the code blocks. Yeah, okay. So if I go over to show code, yeah, save file, focus, yeah, let me zoom in, folder path. I need to find a place to just turn off the spell check. Here, begin editing file. Okay. Code blocks. Get rid of code blocks. Here. And now we're going to set the attribute spell check to false. I'm pretty sure it's spell check. Let's see. I have to connect again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Oh no, it's not, is it? Did it not work? No. Why? Why? Why would you do this to me? Why would my own brain fail me so miserably? I never make these kinds of mistakes. Never. There you are. There you are. Okay, let me see here. Create a block. No, it's not here. Okay. Yeah, screwed it up somehow. Let me see how I screwed it up. Wait. No, there ain't no way. There ain't no shot. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. If I connect again. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, what you doing? Okay, we're gonna go up top here, and it's the convert. Let's file contents, blah, 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 here. Yeah. Editing with, yeah, no, it's all good. What beep beep beep. It should be like the simplest thing in the world, and apparently, if somehow, yeah, look at that. Yeah, spell check attribute. It's not being set. Oh, of course not. Oh my god, all this time for an off by one. It's just an off by one. Again, we got screwed over by an off by one. Ah, you know, that's the greatest way to start the stream. Yeah, that's what it is. The best way to start the stream. It brings back good memories, doesn't it? All the off by one errors. There we go. There we go. Check. Yeah, spell check's false. Yeah, that's right, Irvis. That's right. Doesn't it take you back? It doesn't give you PTSD. Back. Takes you back to a simpler time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're back. This is good. It means that I can go over here. We've got some console output here from the game. And I think I can start tackling some code here. So the question is, the real question is, what do I want to start tackling? If I were to say, okay, let's search for everything to do. We got to document how we're storing our coordinate layer value. Right, we're doing it inline. Okay, we can do that later. Determine basic information belongs to an entity. I think we're going to have to wait to do that because we're not entirely sure. Update entity interactions to point to a scene in accordance with the bool triggers. But we don't have entities on our map right now, do we? No. Functions to manage your player's inventory. Adding an item to the inventory requires finding an open space. I could do inventory management, but I don't have menus working yet. I have everything I need to get menus working, but I don't have menus working. Alright, that's fine. We're going to have to deal with building out our HTML version, our HTML code for menus. What else do we have in to do? Yeah. Right, we have scenes. We've built out some simple scenes. I don't want to tackle scenes right now. Choices, yeah. Deposit money, withdraw money, easy peasy, crypto coin. User input to do this. Okay, so we've set up some placeholder functions to receive user input, and then whatever we use to render our game with just pipes user input to those functions. So we're okay there. And I've already like, this is already working. That's how I can. That's how I'm able to move around. So all good, all good. I have a to-do to remove scurvy from the crew using lime juice. I mean, that's a pretty important to-do. Like, do you guys all want scurvy? I mean, if you guys want scurvy, sure, I'll leave it. You don't get a choice. You all get scurvy. Set game mode to new menu. You should check if you're either an opening title, subsequently set game mode if you're in your menu. Don't I already have this? I think I have this. Should check if you're. Oh, I see. We need to check here. Okay, that's fine. Game options. What game options should I make available? That's a good question. Cheats? Should I do the, what is it, the up, down, A, B, or whatever. Can't remember which one that is. Capcom? Can't remember. We've got a duel. But we don't have battles working yet. Gonna set up some blackjack. We've got the tick. Konami, thank you. Up, down, left, right, BA. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Arvis. Thank you. I think it's AB start. I think it's AB. And I think it's actually up, down, not up, down. I think it's up, down, left, right, AB start. And I think it might even be AB start. Like, I think you have to do everything, you know, the chains twice until the last one. Could be wrong. Okay, we've got movement here. That's fine. What other to-dos do we have? Write up how this will give false positives, because an empty NPC initialization will have a position of 0, 0, and so this will for empty NPCs. Apparently I don't English so good. This will be true for empty. But it's not going to give false positives because is active will be false, right? So I think I fixed it and then just didn't remove the to-do here. Okay, that's all the to-dos here. All right, so I need to write out, I need to convert. So this with the power of the internet. That's the right way to settle anything. Up, down, down. Damn, I was wrong. Left, right, B8. Holy crap, Arvis, you were super spot on. Good job, man. It's been so long, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, that happened, Shreyas. No, don't ask me what I had for dinner last night because that I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember either. What did I have for dinner last night? I don't remember, man. Hey, Pierre. Hey, Ambrosia. How's it going? Alright. Yeah, okay, but Arvis is good at remembering the most useless information. But listen, Arvis, if you remember it, how useless is it? Just say it. Life is going, it's all madness. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Ambrosia. Right, I'm going to make a new file, and it's going to be I don't know if I actually need this anymore, but okay. Then I'm going to copy this puppy over, and we're just going to wrap it up in some HTML. Oh no. Are you unemployed, Ambrosia? Oh no. That's not good. What happened to you, man? Where did you go wrong? Give it a name. Got laid off Monday during my maternity leave. Oof. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks major. What were you doing, Ambrosia? Like, what was your work? You don't have to give too many details, but like programming, back end, front end, that kind of a thing. Like, time to dust off the resume, yeah. Have an emergency fund? Yeah, absolutely have an emergency fund if you can do it. Was an application support specialist working into development. Okay, application support specialist. So you were like, you were helping people to use, to like solve whatever problems they had with whatever it was that they were using, essentially. More full stacky. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't remember. Yeah, but was heavy in looking into bugs in the code and did a development project before I went on leave. Okay, and what were you using for, like, what did you use for that development project? Like what programming languages, I guess I'm asking. Stupid name. Stupid name that I picked. Okay, let's see if this works here. Yay, that works. Okay. Visual Studio Code was fixing an ASP page and utilized JavaScript as well. Okay. Okay. It was an existing project. You jumped into it, yeah? Like you jumped into an existing code base and then you helped create some code for it, essentially. Old ass code here. Okay, and were you refactoring? Like, was the code that you were creating new code based on that old ass code? Okay, I've got a problem here. Yeah, some new code and some cannibalizing code from another application. Okay. So, if I were in your shoes, I would try to give myself as much of an edge as I could when I'm like brushing up my resume. So because it's really the only development project you've had, just kind of like toot your own horn a little bit, and you can say something like I was doing QA and or finding bugs, and I had to take like an old code base that you could make it sound really bad, like it didn't follow good coding conventions, and it was like difficult to debug and things like that, right? Like just make it sound really bad, and then say I went in there and I kicked ass, right? And so you're going to say things like, I found a lot of bugs. You could even put numbers to it. Numbers are better. Like I found X number of bugs. I went in there and fixed X number of bugs. I updated some of the code base to newer, like more current standards. Things like that, right? So like really like there's a word that I'm thinking of and I can't think of it right now. I'm really sorry, but it's like toot your own horn, but along those lines. So you want to take something, make it sound like you were in a really bad place, and when you got in there, you kicked its ass and made it way better. And do that both for your like QA debugging and for your code. And it will help you to like maximize what you did, and it'll look like as maximally good for you as possible on your resume. So, instead of just saying, by comparison, instead of just saying, I fixed bugs, and then I went in there and it was my first project, or, something along those lines, you kind of diminish it, right? You diminish what you're doing. Just build it up, right? And then it gives you a better chance of opening the door to at least having conversations with people during the interview process, and then you just talk about that. And yeah. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. That guy Doru. What's up, that guy? Yeah, because like I find personally, from my perspective, it's really easy for me to diminish my own work, like to undersell, because I think there's a reasonable amount of people who don't naturally want to like come across like they have a big ego, and so it's like a natural state of mind, and that comes across when you're writing your resume. And it's, now that I'm saying it to you, I'm thinking like, geez, my resume needs to be but it's good to actually like kind of do the opposite, like have a bit of an ego in your resume. Be like, look, things were actually really bad. If you just look at it objectively, things were pretty bad. And when I got in there, things got better. And here's what I did to make things better, right? It helps you out. Trying real hard not to understand. Yeah, try. Do your best. Yeah, that project was really bad. Yeah. So just kind of like talk about that a bit. You know, you could probably do it in a sentence, you know, a short sentence. And then talk about how when you got in there, you made it better. Ego resumes are the way to go. Yeah. It helps. It actually does help. And the reason why is because if you're a person looking at a resume to hire, you don't always see the ego, right? You actually don't. You're not reading to see whether someone has an ego. You're reading to see whether someone has capability. And if someone like oversells themselves a little bit, you're selling your capability in a way. You're emphasizing. You might even be overemphasizing your capability, but that's better than underemphasizing it, because a person's looking at like, what is your capability, not what is your ego. Typically the person looking to hire, right? Unless you just come across like a jerk, like this code was the stupidest code ever and everyone sucked there and the CEO sucked, and you know, like there's a line, but as long as you know not to do that, then you're safe. Arvis, yeah, the world was literally on fire. I saved babies, kittens, grandmas. Yeah, solved world hunger. You think this should be a short? I mean, I can try. Making it a short. Thanks, Chase. I'll try making it a short. I try and give fatherly advice. I try to be the father of tech, you know, the father none of you ever had. Good way to put it. Emphasize your capabilities. Yeah. And like I said, Pure, you know, it's okay to tap into your ego a bit and be like, just think of yourself as like, what if I'm a rock star, right? Like what if I'm awesome? How would I write this? And you just temper that. Just try and temper it. But you kind of have to do that when you don't have a lot of experience to fall back on yet. Like when you don't have a lot of development projects, you have to maximally write what you did on previous stuff to get the best out of it. The Jehovah of Tech. And you're all my witnesses. Are you still among the unemployed? I technically am. I have some contracts. I have some short-term contracts that are getting me by. That's the way it's been for the last, like, I don't know, ever since I stopped streaming for a while. 4 months, 5 months, something like that. So I'm okay for now. But yeah, technically I'm not actually employed. I'm just employed by myself. Can witness these microplastics in these nuts. All right. I think my issue here. This is my issue. I've got HTML instead of a code block, and should probably just do it in a text area. Because I don't think this is... Like, if I change this to a text area, I bet you it works. What? Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Contracts appear to be keeping you afloat. They are keeping me afloat. They are making it so that I'm not overly concerned about putting food on the table, you know, things like that. So I'm grateful. Let's give this a shot. Go here. I want this one. There we go. That's what I need to be doing. Yeah, okay. I'd have to convert all these to... No, it's not the name. Yeah, I'm gonna have to convert all these to text area, but that's all right. That is all good. Okay, so this is gonna build out our HTML that runs this thing. And now I can start putting assets back in and then build out a simple menu, and then we're building out a game. We don't have crazy things like entity component systems and all that crazy stuff that I didn't need in the first place that made everything take like 7 times longer. Let's fix one thing at a time, first of all. Anything code should be text area. And anything like this should be, oops. Okay, that's going to break the rendering, but we're going to fix that in a second. We're going to do the same thing over here. All right. Now, anything code. Going to convert all these to text area wherever it's necessary. Yeah, here. Okay, yada yada yada. This code block. These are not actually referencing code elements. Just keep going. This will be text area. I think that's it. Yep. I think these just need to be styled, and then I think we're good. So be like color white. Yep, that's it. That's it. No, we're good. Oh, that's actually a lot better. It's a lot better than a content editable div. I'll set the width all the way. Yeah, now we're talking. And then if I go only code, yeah, only shows a code. If I open up this guy, this would be here. Yep, sweet. Can't do that. I think it's max content. No, it's not gonna work. Can I calc? Nope. Damn it, CSS. Yeah, okay, forget it. That's gonna take like forever to do. I could just do a grid, but oh, actually, could I just grid it out? What happened here? That helps, but not much. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. That's okay. I'll deal with it later. Let's get back to the game. Hey, Laugh. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Alright, so we have the HTML for the game. I need to convert these to links, but that's alright. Okay. We have a foreign export for console log. We explain how that works. Cool. We have a way to read strings from WASM. And so this will be how we get our current scene stuff. I think we are already using that. Yep, we pull in the WASM code. We start the game. We have a request animation frame where we set a bunch of animation details. Okay, and so this is where the game essentially runs. Depending on the game mode, we do things like show the menu and whatnot. And then we render the tiles. And we're going to bring in some assets for the tiles and everything. But right now it's just squares. Okay, we've got some user input, which just maps to the wherever the input is here. This input just maps to that. It's WASM calls. And then we've got our final output. Okay, menu. Alright, so this is going to be the thing we need to do here. I would like to be able to interact with this entity and then open up a menu. So we need like a dialog menu. We have a new menu. I see what I did. I see what I did. I literally created different elements to handle the different menus. Okay, so I would need another menu for like, well, I guess that is scene dialogue. It's a scene. You'd interact with it, it would initiate a scene. The dialogue would pop up. Yeah. So if you're in the scene, you hide the new menu, show it, you get the current scene dialogue. Okay, so I actually just need to, I see. I'm in the port. Okay, I just need to, I think I see what happened here. I've actually already set up a lot more than I thought. So what I have to do is I have to go over here and I have to trigger a scene. Oh, what did I do? Chill out. There we go. Not this. Hey, Justin on YouTube. Good to see you, man. I need to set up a scene, so I would need to take user input. Where is my user input? Board camera. Yeah. But I don't want to use it here. This is just to receive user input. I need to do it in the tick. That's what I need to do. Yep, here. All right. Yeah. All right. So if during the tick of the game you have pressed the interact button and you happen to be next to an NPC or something that is interactable, and check for entity and or NPC interaction. Clean this up. So here, this right here. So if the last key pressed was aim. Hey Frackery, good to see you, man. I will speak into whatever ears I want. And there's nothing you can do about it. What laugh? What? I'm gonna get one of these. Yeah, maybe. I might get one. Okay, I check for the intended direction. I see. I've already built a scene. Holy crap. I've already built the scene. I've already built a menu structure for it. Wow. It's Luigi Mario. Yeah, get it right. Jeez. So the good thing is I'm farther ahead than I thought. I thought I was going to have to build this out. The bad news is it's re-rendering this like 100 million times. It's blinking like crazy because it just keeps re-rendering. Stands for little manlet. Need another L for LLM. Oh yeah, that'd be great. I have my own LLM. It's my brain. It sits on top of my brain. So that means I have scene handling already. That's crazy. I actually have scene handling ready. Like, if this is interactable, if the current world is Athens, I get the scene. And then I initiate a scene. Holy crap. That's pretty awesome. Okay. I have scenes. I have menus and scenes. Damn. Am I actually just like building the game now? I think I am. I gotta think about this for a second. What else would I need? What about battles? Battles would have scenes. You just change the movement. Ships. You have choices to make. Hot damn. Alright, I guess we're just building a game now, boys. There is one thing I want to see. Withdraw. Yeah, so here, yep, that's right. This is the toe balance. Okay, so then what have I set as the B button? I just want to know what the cancel button is. What did I set it to? User input functionality. Where is that? Here it is. It would be X. Okay, so something in the scene is not letting me X out back into. Oh, it is. Okay. So it does work. It technically gets me out of the scene in the WebAssembly code. I'm just not checking whether I'm still in the scene on the renderer, and so I just have to hide the choices. Yeah, see? Yeah, I can't move around until I exit. And then I can move around. Yeah, okay. So I'm even farther ahead than I thought too. So since you're referring to your break in streaming in the past tense, does that mean you will be streaming more? Yes. So obviously I'm going to stream today as long as I can. I'm going to try and stream again Monday, Tuesday if I can. We'll see. But I'm going to... let's see, next week is there. And then... So it might be like, say, another week and a half before I stream again. And then what I'm going to start doing is towards the end of November, I'm going to start streaming more. So I'll try and do like shorter streams, like an hour or two, but more often. And then throughout winter, I'll go hog wild. I'll probably do like a 72-hour stream or something. And just try and keep up that pace. Not the 72-hour pace, but the pace of like doing shorter streams more often. I'm going to try and do that. I just have to get through some contract work first and make sure I take care of a few things for Christmas, for my family, for my wife and daughter, and have that all set up. So I'll focus on my family first. But yeah, I'm gonna start ramping up again. Yeah, I don't think you should do the long streams anymore. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'm not sure how I like doing long streams every once in a while. But I just don't think I can do them. I don't think I can do them as often as I did. Like, I was doing them all the time. Like 12-hour streams all the time. With the contract work I have, I can't show any of it. So it's not like I can sit there and work on stuff I can show. So, and not only do I not know how I feel, about long streams anymore, I actually can't do long streams often, although I enjoy them. No way you're doing 72 hours. I might do one 72-hour stream close to Christmas. I really would like to. And I think the reason why is because I have this game, really, really simplified, running on Odin, and like right now I'm starting to build out like scenes and stuff. Like, I'm starting to build out the game that I wanted to make before I got nerd sniped. So I think it'd be fun to do like a 72-hour stream where I'm just like building out the game and playing it, and putting in like art and stuff in it, like Laughing Panda's helping me with some art assets. So yeah, it's not good for me, but I really like it. Your streams help me stay sane. I appreciate that. I have become, I won't name names, but I've become quite burned out with other streams and other streamers. They go, I don't know how to explain it. Too much entertainment. And I like it. It's fine. It's fine when you have entertainment on your stream. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. But when you're doing tech in particular, and I don't know, Trump's in office. Can I just be open? Can I just tell you guys how I really feel? Working on it as you speak. Thanks, Panda. You're awesome, man. No worries. Thanks, Frack. Yeah, Ibra. Used to watch way more. Yeah, Ibra, yeah. It sucks when you have 2,000 people telling you what to do, yeah. Yeah, the world is saved. Trump's in office, the world is saved, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? Trump's in office, the world is saved. I'm Canadian. I don't have a dog in the race. I'm just joking, by the way. I'm also trying, I'm not trying to be political here. It's just a joke. Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest because I don't freaking care. Politics is scary. Yes, we're in hell now. Yeah, man, it's such a it's either or, right? It's either or. Norway is saved. Trump is in office. Yeah. It's very. If you go on media, like social media or regular media, it's super like one way or the other. It's either hell or paradise right now, and there's no in between. I think what really goes on is that there is an in between, but those people don't say anything, so you don't see them when you're online. So like for me, I'm like in between. I'm like, well, things could be a lot worse. Things could also be a lot better. It's not the end of the world necessarily. That's how I feel, but I feel like I'm homeless with that with that thought. It's like It's not great. It's not bad. But you don't hear that a lot. You just hear like it's paradise. The earth has been rebuilt into a beautiful utopia, or Satan and his demons have literally escaped hell and have now taken over the earth. That's the only extremes you see. What were we talking about before this? Now, if you want to talk to me about Canadian politics, I do have strong opinions there, but that's different. I actually live in Canada. Crap, I completely forgot. It's hard being a reasonable person these days. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard. Like I can see positives and negatives of like whatever happened. You know, I don't know. It really isn't as bad as a lot of people online seem to think it is, and it really isn't as good as a lot of people online think it is. It's like anything. Nobody cares about the politics of maple syrup. It's true, but you do care about maple syrup. That's what we have. You may not care about our politics until you don't get maple syrup on your desk. Then you care about our politics. I mean, I might need to run to Canada, so knowing the political climate would be useful. Don't. Pure, it honestly would. It's not as bad as you think in the States. Really, seriously, if you think it's bad or you think it's like good, it's always treat it like a divorce. In a divorce, there's two sides, right? The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. That's what you have to do. Doesn't matter what anyone tells you. Anybody who thinks it's beautiful now that Trump's in office, and anybody who thinks it's hell now that Trump's in office, you always cut it down the middle, and that's usually the truth. It is not better here. I wouldn't say it's necessarily worse here, but it's also not better. You're not really escaping anything, okay? I'm just trying to be realistic about that. Maple syrup never changes. What's the most extreme, non-extreme opinion you have in Canada? We are the nicest people on the planet. Lack of syrup is a crisis we all face. Trump's going to tariff our maple syrup. It's hell. Hell confirmed. Canadians are made of maple syrup. It's required. As part of your citizenship, you must drink a gallon. And then every morning, you have to wake up and drink one of those like little glass shot jars of maple syrup. It's like a legal requirement. If things go as bad as I think they will, they won't. They won't, Pure. They will not go as bad as you think they will. I can almost guarantee you. I want to qualify with almost. Okay, I can almost guarantee you they will not be as bad as you think they will. After 40 years on this planet and having seen some stuff, because I haven't always lived here, and knowing thousands and thousands of people who have come from all different walks of life, and I'm not joking about the thousands, that is not an exaggeration, because as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, you do get to know thousands of people, thousands upon thousands, from all over the world. I've heard lots of stories. It is very, very rare. You have to live in a very bad part of the world, and there have to be it has to be like a storm of bad things. And that's not what I see here. I don't see things being like fantastic and like, amazing and everything's going to be, better than ever. I don't see that. But it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Take my maple syrup with a suppository. So do I. Frack, so do I. It just hits you a little stronger, Just a little bit stronger. Just a little bit stronger. Just a good oomph to the beginning of the day, right? You just... Alright. I mean, I know about the maple syrup poured in the snow to make lollipops, so maple syrup is life in Canada. Maple syrup is life. We take maple syrup seriously here. We really do. That's a genuine statement. Maple syrup is not a joke. Yes, we pour it over snow and we make lollipops. I'm not joking. Even the money smells of it. It does. I put maple syrup in my coffee. No joke. I know it sounds like a joke. It's not a joke. I'm being serious. This statement is serious. And it's yummy. It's delicious. I'm Greek. I was born and raised in Greece. I'm Spartan by blood. But I've been, I've been assimilated. I have assimilated. Can we talk about the logistics of that real quick? Sure. Take juice of tree, boil juice of tree, freeze juice of tree. Better that way. It is. Arvis, it is. You don't understand. You need the snow from above. You need this. You need the heavenly dandruff. Okay, the dandruff of the gods to come down, and then you pack that dandruff. Okay, that scalp dandruff, the god scalp dandruff, and then you pour god piss all over it. And god piss is, the syrup. It's juicy and gooey. And you put all that together, and you just have like all the worst parts of all the gods, and you just eat that. Do you have a hole to kick people in? Of course I do. It's in my backyard. I didn't think you'd come back after your unhinged Twitter period. That was fun to do. That was a fun unhinged Twitter period. I kind of want to do that again. But you replaced all the Spartan blood and replaced it with maple syrup. It's true. It's true. We'll go eat dinner. See you later, Spur. Thanks, Zebra. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. How you doing, Lawler? I'm alright. I'm alright. We were talking about something before I got into like a neutral political thing. Oh, I know. We were talking about, now I remember. We were talking about streaming. I was just going to give my honest take on tech streamers. They take themselves way too seriously. Tech streaming has become more of an entertainment than not. I can't stand watching a lot of them anymore. There's only a few. Only a few people I would watch, like Travis. Hopefully I do this right. There we go. You stream daily? Yeah, frack you do. You stream daily. You steam daily, I mean. Steaming political news, yeah. Yeah, I think tech streamers have gone, they don't take their role seriously. They give really bad advice. And you know what? There's one streamer, again, I won't name names, but there's one streamer in particular who I'm thinking of. And it's really, really clear what his position is, what his background is on a lot of different topics. But he holds himself back so much, and you can see it. And I just find that weak. I find that super weak. If you don't have the confidence to state your position, like confidently, even if you might get backlash on it, you're weak of character. And he constantly kowtows to whoever's around him at the time, whether it's chat or whoever he's around. But if you press him on something just a little bit, you can see like he wants to say particular things because he believes particular things, and he won't. And I just don't have any respect for that. Can't. And then that makes me wonder, like, well, then how is he treating tech? Like, if he can't treat his own convictions with confidence, well, then I don't trust him to be giving out tech advice. But everyone worships him like a father figure, or a figure of sorts, because a lot of people can't really think for themselves. And so I guess this portion of my stream is a bit of an entertainment chat thing, but I like to like actually work on things and actually like build out code and not jump around. I'd like to stay focused, and that's what tech is. That's the day-to-day tech. Not me, you're my dad. I am your dad. It's true. Yeah. He's Oliver. It's true. I am all of your dads. These things are confirmed. Yep. Got your mom's hostage. Currently making me sandwiches in the kitchen right over there. Nope. Nope. Get back. You can't talk to your son. No, no, no. You get back. No, make me my sandwich. If I have to, I will chain you to the oven again. Alright? Just stop. Go make me the sandwich. Okay? And then I will give you what you need later, and then you can talk to your son. Alright. Good. Okay. Alright. Let me... Okay, fine. I'll give you a kiss, okay? Just... Okay, are you happy now? Okay. Mom number 32. Off you go. Okay. Okay, back to this. I don't even know whose mom that is. I just have them all numbered. It's like Pal World, but for moms in my kitchen. Okay, hang on. Let me just answer a message here. I have to answer. Okay, we're good. New merch idea. Spiro has conviction because he wants to be your daddy. I don't know. No, no, no. Panda. It's not that I want to be your daddy. I already am. The premise is wrong. I already am. Yeah. All right. Back to not this. This can go out of here. Back to this. We have you've got a scene. It's like a bank. You go and you deposit your stuff. So technically we're in port. So what we can do, we can kind of do two things right now. We can fill out a port and pretend that there are like buildings and stuff here. Just do different colors. I'd have to set up a few like entities or whatnot. Would it be entities? Let me think about this. If I'm gonna have a building, I don't need entities. No, I know what I need. I just need to like set the layer colors to make it like to fake out a building area, and then it would have an interaction entity, and you just like walk up to it, and then you'd spin up a new scene. So we could build out a little bit of that. How big is this map? Holy crap, it's pretty big, yeah. Damn. How big did I make it? Why does it keep doing this? I'll have to solve that later. Load world. Okay, 100 by 100. That's why it's so big. Why do I hate color text so much? It screws up my brain. Because he's raw. He has dog eyes and can't see color. Arvis knows too much about me. Yeah, okay, so I have a really large map, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Here are our layers. Yeah, sorry folks, I'm talking to your moms. Moms are right there. Just one of mom number 34 came out, and you know, yeah, they're all making sandwiches. Make one with them. Yeah. No, it's the other moms. All the chat's moms. They're all making these sandwiches right now. You're not anybody's mom here, so you're safe. Look, every person in chat has a mom. I have all their moms. I'm in possession of all of them. They all begged me. No, but this is no, you can't. You can't. It's real lore. Look, my wife rejects the premise that I have all your moms, but it's real. She can see them right now. I would never ask my wife to go and make me a sandwich, but I'll ask all your moms. need a podcast with my wife to discuss this in depth. Why would she lie about that? I think it's because she's scared that you know, she could be among them one day. Are you logging this into memory for later?
Don't worry, there's playback on Someone must have clipped it.
With me talking about moms has been clipped like I don't know how many times. Twitch servers are full of mom clips of me. Our stepmom is on. I guess you're the stepmom of all chat. Anyways, back to reality. And Jeffrey can't pay the bills because of the amount of mom clips Spiro has. It's true. It's true. I've inundated the Twitch servers with mom clips. Unfortunately. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how I'm going to create like a little area for a building. So I'm going to have to do two things. I'm going to have a layer. And I am also going to have to render it on the JavaScript side. He's watching the bottom line plummet through the bottom of his report because of the bandwidth requirement. This is known internally as Momageddon. It's Momageddon. It's Momageddon up in here. I have taken too many moms. There are too many moms in this kitchen. This kitchen is overflowing with your moms. Speaking of Jeff Bezos, I have his mom here somewhere too. I think that's mom like 137. Pretty sure. Yeah, their typo there. Jeff Bezos has a mom? I wasn't aware. Yeah, you can ask his dad. This guy. Staff at Amazon are in complete chaos because they can't manage Momageddon. Shareholders are losing their minds and their wallets. Wall Street is burning because of Momageddon. I think it's going to be a thing on Twitter today. Someone, not sure who, is going to go on a full-on tilt about Momageddon. Jeffrey was born from an egg, birthed in an ancient cave like an Urukai. Because he's a lizard person, yeah. And the earth is flat, right? He's a lizard person, the earth is flat. We're all progenitors of the Anunnaki, right? Flat it. No, just straight flat. The earth is straight flat. It's not flat, it's hollow. I actually do think the earth is hollow. That's where the lizard people live. Yeah. 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 Otherwise, where do the lizard people live? Among us. Have you ever seen a lizard person? No. So they must live in the depths of the earth. my wife walked in right at the tippity top of that conversation. Taurus Earth. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen a lizard person? No. So, therefore, they live in the middle of the earth. Or on the moon. No, they live on the moon. And they teleport. Using pyramids. It's pyramidal. Yeah, it's pyramidal transport. It's the stargates and the pyramids. And they just watch us from the moon, and then every once in a while they're like, hey, you see those monkeys? Let's go in there and screw some things up. And that's how we got Trudeau down up here in Canada. Do we live on the inside of the donut or on the outside? We live in both simultaneously. It's a Mobius strip Earth. Is in Iron Man Endgame, isn't that how Iron Man figured out time travel? He used a Mobius strip. So we're just time traveling. We're actually all just a figment of Iron Man's imagination. I was gonna say Mobius strip, but I was trying to work the conversation there. Yeah. Well, we just jumped right to it, Arvis. You should have just gone straight to the point. You should have just gone for it. Why'd you wait? You lost your chance. Yeah. Sorry, Arvis. But stealing my mind jokes, ruining my work. Yeah, do you, Arvis, you understand how this works, right? You're not a lizard person. You're like a regular human being. You're just like, you're average. You're mid. Among all the creatures of the universe, you're a mid creature. Us lizard people, though, have advanced technology, including psychic abilities. So we can tell what you're going to say before you say it. And so that's why we jumped to the Mobius strip before you got there. Because you're mid. Like, you're here, and we're, like, up here. Okay. Stop stealing my brain cells. I only have one left. No, Arvis, you're incorrect. Okay, we can see inside your brain. You actually have a lot of brain cells left. You're only using one. There's a difference. I know, Lawler, if you think you're a lizard person, then you're not. You either are or you're not. You either know you are or you know you're not. There is no in between. Okay, so if you only think you are, then you're not. Sorry, Lawler, but these are just this is just nature. This is what happens when you're locked out of the admin account, yeah. Yeah, while you're formulating your thoughts, we've executed the ideas already and are sitting here catching flies with tongues. Yeah. Yeah. Flies are delicious, by the way. I can't state it publicly, though. I don't want the US to invade me. Yeah. I, for one, would welcome a US invasion to Canada. I would welcome it. We could use a touch of America. Just a touch, though. Just a touch of America. It would be great if Canada was just slightly inappropriately touched by America. I think it's actually good for Canada. Mom, slow down. Buy me dinner first. How about maple syrup? How about some maple syrup? How about some dandruff covered in maple syrup? Yes. Wow. And we basically excrete that in Canada. So, like, for pretty much for free, we get America to inappropriately touch us. That's awesome. That's a sweet deal. So what you're saying is one thing's going to lead to another in this deal? Absolutely. One thing will lead to another. Yep. Yep. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I mean, I'm a lizard person, so I'll lick anything. So degenerate. So degenerate. You guys are sick. You're all so sick. What is wrong with you all? Actions or reactions. You do realize we're chatbots near the sick one? Yes, I do realize that. You know, I've actually come, I'm not joking now, I've actually come to the belief that internet theory is actually not a theory and that it's actually quite real. I genuinely believe most of the internet is just like fake people. Like I really don't think there are very many people, real people. Like a vast majority. Duh, effing duh. Yeah. No, I think I think most people on the internet are just bots. Yeah, I mean like over 80%. Over 80% of people on the internet are bots. I'm pretty certain. Why? Listen, wife, by now you should know if you don't want to walk in on strange conversations, don't walk in. Anyway, back to this. Most people on the internet are fake. I genuinely believe that. I think that's true. Where the heck are my layers? Oh, over here. Okay. What is this weird interface? Control F. Stepmoms keep disturbing dad. Yeah, stepmom keeps disturbing dad. It's this interface is something I built. It's a literate programming interface. So you mix in your documentation with the code. And so you have blocks of code wrapped in documentation. So I can like keep track of things I've thought of or the reason why I'm building the code this way. And then you name your blocks of code. This one doesn't have a name, I guess, but why isn't this working? Of course it's not working. What about here? I don't know why it's not working, but these blocks of code have a name, and And then at the end, you generate some output. Let me go to the end here. So here you just reference all your blocks and you output a file. And you can do like nested references. So you can have something that like this references another block farther up. And then this guy, the output, will reference this block, and it just figures out how to resolve all the references. And then that way I can write out things and have like sample code, or things that I'm playing around with, and then when I have my finalized version, I just put a reference to it and generate it, and I can keep track of all my documentation, and I can inject it into source code, and I can pull from source code. Sorry, your stepmom keeps distracting me, folks. Can't. You guys don't know this about your stepmom, but she's actually quite funny. The quality software. Shut up, Arvis. Functionality will be a subscription. V2 will be enhanced with AI, so we'll do the blocks for you for 10 more euro. That's right, Lawler. It's to keep you from evolving. That's right. I need to see why this edit block thing is not working. Probably because I changed everything to a texter. Probably why. Yep. That's why. So now if I do it, yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay, and then of course I lost my work because I forgot to save, but this is what I was working on. Okay, building layer, type. There, I saved it. All right. Color text. You know what? By color text, back to black and white text. If you need colors to code, You shouldn't be a programmer. Like even my wife laughed at that. How do you think people coded before colors? Like, do you actually think programmers back in like the 80s were like, oh, I need color to figure out what my code is? No, they just coded. You kids are so spoiled these days. Oh, I need color to know like what these words mean. Read. It's English. It's not that hard. Yeah, no, but Arvis, I know you're joking, but it's true. I am so fed up with code editors. I literally just put text areas on a page because I'm so sick of code editors. Why do you guys build these complicated things to write code? Seriously. It doesn't get simpler than this. I don't need anything. Hang on. Hang on, stepmom needs me. Yeah, your stepmom was making fun of you because you're all weak. Because you need colors. We're being lectured by someone who writes in text areas. Yeah, Arvis, you do realize that that's an own on you, not an own on me, right? Because I'm actually coding this way. I do all my work this way now, and it's working for me. And I'm lecturing you. And you're sitting here being lectured by me. So the own is on you. I know you think you got one over on me, but no, you didn't. You just got one over on you. You enjoy having eyesight? Sure. Sure, yeah. With all the colors and stuff, I think what you enjoy is like LSD. That's what I think you enjoy. Stick a GoPro in your forehead, start punching cards. Can't see the colors of the wind, so I must see the colors of the code, yeah. Stepmom was probably stuck in a dryer again. Oh no, I need help. I need help. I'm stuck. Since you're there. Since you're there. You know, since you're there and I'm here, just a few pumps, right? Just a few pumps. It's gonna help me get out. Except I don't want to use Notepad. That's too caveman. That's too lizard style. Yeah, Notepad has too many features. The least you could do is stand by your principles instead of pretending you are. I am standing by my principles. This is as simple as I can get it. Look, this is actually really good. It is language agnostic. It tangles all my code, documentation, and otherwise. I'd be doing the same thing in Notepad. I actually can't make this any simpler. Notepad would actually remove my ability to write documentation with their code. And you want both. Because so many programmers today do not have both. They don't like to document or they don't like to code. And they do weird, stupid things to put the two together. This is as simple as it gets. This damn code's in their code editors. You can't make a code editor but worse. Yes, but better. Notepad can even change line endings. Exactly. Exactly. I think it needs to change. Yeah, you're nerds. Nerds. you reinvented Jupiter. What am I missing? It's that I don't need to have anything. I can run this on a browser. I can run this on my phone. So when I'm like, whatever, when I'm out, I just like a VPN home, and then I just load up my website, my local website on my phone, and I just code. And I don't need. Yeah, but with Jupyter Notebook, it comes with a bunch of stuff like extra. Like you have to have like the whole runtime to run the whole thing extra. And it's like an extra thing. Everybody has a browser. I'm really trying hard to cope here. I can hear the cope. I can hear the cope. But you're all wrong, and I'm right. I can hear my own cope, okay? But you're all wrong, and I'm right. Yeah, and I don't want to go back to Vim. Exactly. I don't want to go back to Vim. And I have considered writing my own terminal editor to do all of this. I have considered it. I have genuinely considered just writing my own. It just has to be stupid simple. It really does. It's just so simple. I just can't do Vim. Vim users are just Closet VS Code users, yeah. Spiro really wants the OneNote of code edit. Yes, thank you, Arvis. I want the OneNote of code editors. Yeah, thank you. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. I don't think it's too much to ask for the OneNote of code editors. I really don't. I need to do... I'm sure there's something in an MS Office suite. Maybe you can store it all in Excel. I have considered Excel. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually considered Excel. I have. I can't lie. It's just I have. And you might make fun of me for it. But it would actually be pretty good. Make my own Excel with HTMX. I have considered that as well. I'm not joking. I've considered that as well. You know what? With more thought, I think that's the part we're all missing here. Yeah. Yes. I think that is the part we're all missing here. Right. You have to think outside the box. And yes, Arvis, you get it. You get it. Why is it doing this weird character here? I must have been fooling around with this. You like your box? Cannot assign value current scene dot chosen 0 of type i32 to raw pointer. Oh, I need to raw data this. I see. Yeah, okay. Let me go back here. Right? Yeah, I need to raw data. It's still doing it. Raw data expects a string, slice, dynamic array, or pointer to array type got i32. Bet you it's this. What are you talking about? Oh, because it's going to return that value. I see. Can I just do that? No. Can I do... Oh, come on. Can I do this? That works. So maybe that's what I gotta do. Good bounce. It's been fun. If you're on later, I'll be on later. Thanks, Arvis. Thank you, man. I'll see ya. I might be on later. I'll see how long I can last here. But yeah, thanks, Arvis. Thanks for being here, man. Okay, how many layers are there? There's quite a few. Why are there so many layers? Where are we rendering the layers? Blah, 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 blah. User input, final output, starting the game. Here we go. Oh, I see. So it's a single div element for each, what do you call it? For each cell in the map. Then what you do is you inject another div element underneath for each layer that you render. So you're going to do, yeah, like this. You're going to create a new tile and it's going to go directly into yeah. It's going to go directly into that tile. And so here's the layer. You grab the layer. So there's layer 0, there's layer 1. And so in here, it's going to be like it'd be building layer. We get viewport value at coordinates, and we want to check the building layer, and the coordinate would be the XY coordinate that we're currently iterating, which we're calling IJ because, I don't know, some stupid reason. And then if building value is not equal to -1, then we can go like purple. So it'd be something like this. Okay. All right. Here, I forgot to redo it. So it'd be. I'll just put it in directly for now. And then build out again. My build script I think is fine. Let me pop this guy open again. Okay, did this take? If I go here, the NPC layer took. No, it didn't take. Didn't generate it. Oh, that's not good. What did I screw up? Build values not defined? Oh. There we go. But why is this... Oh, because I'm creating a tile for that. I see. What is the building value? 0100101. Okay. Okay, so let me go look at this. World layers. Can I just... Yeah, here. I want to set my world layer. They're all 0. Get world layer. Blah, blah, blah. No, I want to set the values of it. Where am I doing that? I guess I'm not, am I? I haven't thought that out. Okay. So I have world layers that are associated with the port of Athens. I haven't set actual values on this layer because it's just a background layer, so it's literally just as long as this layer exists, everything is the same color. Then I have my NPC layer. Which doesn't have any values either because the NPCs store their own positions in the world. And then I have my building layer, which I've only just started, and so that's why. That's why this is happening. Under what circumstance is this red? what's red if the value is 2? When did I put the value to 2? Am I doing something weird? Nope. Give viewport value coordinates. Values 2. Okay. Get world layer coordinate value. I'm probably doing something funky when I ask for the world coordinate value. Yeah, here we go. This right here, that's what I'm doing. So layer 1 has a higher value. Nope, sorry, BG layer. If you're in the Port of Athens and you're in the background layer, that's what I've done. I return 2 if your row is greater than 10 or column is greater than 10. So I can literally do that. How would I test this? I could do something like if row is greater than, I don't know, 3. Okay, so if row is greater than 3 and less than 6, columns greater than 3 and less than 6, then you're going to return, let's say 2. But otherwise you return -1, which shouldn't render anything. Why is it still doing this? So weird. I'll have to fix this. Yeah, it's not saving. I've seriously broken my literate programming thing. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's fine for now. Just manually do it. Just want to see if this works, and then I'll fix my literate programming. My illiterate programming. Right, I made the same mistake. Made the same mistake as I did before. It's got to be... There we go. Copy that over to like that. Now, did that take? Probably not. I probably need to go over to really? if a row, yeah, okay. Building layer, current world name map, yeah. Turn 2. Am I not getting the right building layer? So, of course not. It's not 1, it's 2. I should have a function to pull it. That's what I should do. I should have a function to pull the integer ID of the layer I'm looking for. That's what I need to be doing. Yeah, so it should be like this. There we go. Okay, so all right, making progress. Now the building value. No, I don't want to do it here actually. Let's see what this is. It's all -1. But first of all, I crashed it. Second of all, yeah. All right, so what's going on here? World layers 2, 1. I see. It didn't take. Because I've broken my literate programming thing, and so I didn't actually update the layer. Let's rebuild it again. There it is. Okay. So we kind of have buildings, or the concept of them. We'll have to add blocks. So you can have a building. So essentially what you do is you'd have like this purple area representative of assets that make up a building. So let's say like 4 walls, and then you would set up, you'd use the block layer to say that the walls are blocked. So that way you just have to check the block layer. And then you can't walk over the walls unless you're a ghost or a lizard person. That's all you need. Okay. So that's good. So we do have a way. We do have a way to build out our buildings here. Okay. I need more coffee. I'm gonna fix my literate programmer. Hey Nakor, 13 minutes ago. Thanks for the sub, man. Good to see you, Nakor. Okay, BRB. BRB. wrong with our literate programmer? Let's tackle a problem at a time. First problem, I don't like the way the text area is. So let's try something. What if we did for text, get all text areas, okay, and then something like key up. Do it over here like this, okay? So every time I type something into a text area, then I could go this style height auto, style height. I think it's scroll height based on the specs. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. So I could just do that. That's super simple. Let me go back to my literate programming thing here, and it's a save file. I want the one that we like when we show our begin editing file here. This is what I want. So for each code element, we're going to go style height auto first, and then we're going to overwrite that. So it's going to first set the height to auto in order to get the scroll height to go. So scroll height. Yeah, we're going to do this. All right, so first of all, come on. Does this work? Let's try it out. It does. Sweet. Sweet. All right. And then we're also going to do that, but with the input. Now, every time we create one of these, we're going to need to do the exact same thing. I guess here. No. That's output. We want to do it only here. Okay, so every time there's an input, we do the exact same thing. It's going to be style height auto. I'm worried that I did not. Yep, good. Glad I checked. And it's not style. It's just scroll height. Okay. Let's connect again, see what happens. Nice. All right. So now when I want to save the file, so if I was to go like save, and then I open up. Nope. It's not saving. I think I know why. I bet you have to run this in administration mode. Otherwise it doesn't do file operations. No, it's still not saving the file. Wonder why. Let me go look at the. Okay, let's try this. Maybe there's an error I'm not catching. No, it's telling me it's saved. How? How you be doing this? Broseph? Saved the height too. So it is saving something. I understand now. It is saving. What it's not doing is it's not grabbing the content of the text area. If I go back here then, got something to do with this. All right, let's see. Go all the way down, all the way down. Yeah. It's not grabbing the latest. Like, if I do this. Yeah. So, how do I grab the latest? Maybe text content. also not. At what point will I start developing lit from lit itself? I already got that working on a previous version of this. This is like version 5. I have it on my GitHub repository. It literally builds itself. But it's only like command line based. So for this version 5 is you can just serve it on a website and run a server behind the scenes, and it'll direct manipulate stuff. It's really not wanting to pick up the fact that I made a change. Is this a weird like HTML quirk? Let me look at the specs and see why it's something so simple is so difficult. It's value versus inner HTML, that's why. It's value versus inner HTML. So what if I just hijacked it? And then on input. Literally like that. Let's hijack it. Let's take the inner HTML and make it the value. Now will you do it? Now will you respect my authority? There. Sweet. Okay, now you respect my authority. Alright, so the save works, and then if I go to edit the block and I generate the output, okay, that looks correct. And then what if I do, oops, what if I do this? Go up to the top, and there it is. Okay. Sweet, we're back. We're back. Okay. Now I can get back to this. Let me refresh. And now if I go to building layer, so there's our building layer. Sweet. Okay, we're back, we're back, we're back. Everything's good. All right, so we have a way to show buildings. There is a block layer I could do. So how would I respect a block layer? Let me see. I think I have to do it in game, not in render. So in game it would be anytime you do a user input, if you hit a blocked coordinate, you just can't move over it. So inside the tick, right in here. Yeah, right in here. So there's entity interaction, which is fine, but the first thing you want to do is you take left, right, up, down, and you check if the intended direction is in the coordinates of the block layer. Your block layer, you'd have to know. You'd have to know the block layer ID, like inside the world, the currently loaded world. I guess you could just always call it block layer. So let's assume for a moment that we just like make a few assumptions. All right, so we have to put this back because we fixed lit. And then okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, and then this is going to be block layer. And okay. Let's go look at building layer. It's going to be here. Okay, so first of all, building layer would be, so if we're in the Athens port, first and foremost, here, otherwise we're going to, well, actually we'll return -1, we don't need that. We actually don't need it here either. And then, so if row is greater than, okay, so we're going to go from 3, and we're going to increase this up. We need to put an and here. If column's also greater than 3 and less than 7, and we're going to return 2. All right, now the block layer is going to be the same. Well, is it going to be the same? No. We only want the outside walls, which means you could just specify like the exact coordinates. So you could just go like row 3, column 3, row 3, column 4, row 3, column 5, row 3, column 6, row 3, column 7. Okay, let's just say for now that the entire thing is a block layer. You don't have to. You can just set the outer walls as a block and specify that. But let's run with this. And we'll generate the output. And then over here, my voice is going, yummy, yummy. Okay, block layer value. If, wait, no, here, if, block layer value. All right, then we don't really need to do anything, right? We don't need to do well, yeah, I have an idea, so let's say let's say the background color is like a has like a little bit of opacity, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. We'll build it. This again. Okay, there's a nice big building. We know we have a block layer. Now yeah, so somewhere in here, we're grabbing the block layer. There's building value. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta generate this. Let's do that. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, let's put it in manually first, and then we're going to solve that as well. Oh, it's already in here. Oh, so it just couldn't resolve it. I see. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this for now. Alright, we'll figure out the resolve thing after. So... see what happens. So the block layer does not take effect. I see why. Okay, so this is going to be a good time to check. Yeah, I've made the mistake of overwriting the building layer. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, better. Somewhat. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that looks right. So we are rendering the blocked coordinates. That's good. I think it'd probably be good to do something like, yeah, there we go. So now, ideally what we would do is we'd stack this. So what we should be doing is we should be adding a new div, like a new element inside the cell coordinate, and then we'll like, it stacks the different layer values. And then that way we get like composite, like everything's kind of like flattened into one value. So we'll do that in a bit. The next thing we want to do is we want to respect the fact that there's a blocked coordinate here. So when we do this move, our coordinate's blocked. This. What is this? Check for NPC block, check block layer. What is check block layer? Really? One is an entry of greater than 0 in the block layer of the world. Oh, I see. It's just a naming issue. We just need to do this. We're just doing an internal block layer check. That's all we're doing. Okay, so we just reach into the block layer the same way that we do for rendering. And if it returns anything greater than whatever, then it's a block. Holy crap. Apparently I thought ahead. Yeah. Where is it? Here. One is an entry. Okay, one is an... Oh, I see. In all cases, we want to check for a block. Blocks can come in 3 forms. One is an entity that is blockable. So we have to check the entity layer for an entry of greater than 0. Then we have to get the entity and check if it is blockable. I see. Yeah. One is an entry of greater than 0 in the block layer of the world. Yes. One is another NPC already in the intended position of the movement. Since all NPCs are blockable, we need to check for that. So we just iterate over NPCs and check for that. And then we go, our coordinates blocked. There's only one case where we don't check for, and that's when we pass an override block flag to the function as true. I don't... Oh, yeah, override. Right. So you can move, and then you can tell the movement function to just force the movement. Alright. So blocking does work, which means now we can have buildings and you can't walk over the walls of the buildings as long as we have the coordinates down correctly. Okay, and then we have interactable menus. Heck yeah. And then you can go back. And so, okay, so we have scenes now, we have buildings, we have entities, we have NPCs, we have interactions, we have scenes. I think at this point it's just cleanup and actually writing the game code. So, and then putting art in here. And then the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to 3D this crap. I'm going to have to experiment. I'm going to have to 3D this crap. And I think there's a way to do it where... Okay, I've got a crazy idea. Let's say... body, right? Yeah. I want to set the style, and I know there's a way to do it with like text. Content? I can't remember. Okay, let's say we did like what is it? Preserve 3D transform. What is that? Transform style. Transform style, preserve 3D. Okay, then we're going to take our viewport, and our viewport's going to be rotated, and then we're going to take something like this first one and then rotate it. So we're going to do something like get element by ID. And it's going to be transform, let's say 3D. Wait. We want perspective. Yeah, we want perspective. We want a perspective on our 3D. We want to transform this 3D and actually hang on. I want to rotate. Rotate. Okay, rotate X. I'm just playing this out in my head. Okay, let's refresh this and see if we can. No, is this not working? Oh no, because right. Transform. That's why. Pretty sure. Really? Don't you forget about me. Okay. Transform again. We'll do rotate. This one. Oh, it goes away because I keep re-rendering this damn thing. Want this. Okay, so every time that we do this, we want to set the body, and then we want to rotate the viewport so that even if we're yeah, there we go. And then what we want to do is we want to grab the stupid whatever thing here is. Let me see if I can grab the first one. How would I grab the first one? It'd be Sure, query selector. Yeah. Viewport, div nth child 0 probably, and then we do style transform on this as well. And it would be I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Not quite. Not quite, but close. We could also just do a specific selector. We could go viewport X 0, viewport Y 0. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we can CSS 3D. Hey, LS, good to see you, man. Yeah, I haven't really found a new job. Just contract work. Enough contract work to keep me going, but not really a job. So I'm technically not employed in the sense of I have gainful employment. But I have work, so I'm happy. Yeah, contract work's fine, yeah. I take no issue with it. Nice. Thanks, ALS. I hope you're doing well, man. How are you? I hope you're surviving. Oh, boys, we can make this game 3D. We can make it 3D and 2D all at the same time. That's so cool. It's just CSS 3D. It's just CSS 3D. So friggin' cool. Why not 4D? 'Cause Lawler. As us lizard people have to, you know, we have to keep our brains in check. We can't just show off everything that we can do. Doing alright. Union work have been rough, but other than that, you're still sounding good, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. It's not a bad place to be, you know. You can deal with some rough work. You can get through that. So yeah, I'm gonna use some CSS 3D, and I'm gonna do it in this style, the Octopath Traveler style, because literally what you can do is, if you think about the 2D, here, let me just duplicate. I'll show you the difference. Well, I guess I would have to. Hang on. All right. So if you see, so this is 2D, right? And then this is like 3D. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take this 2D plane and you're going to take the surface, like the floor, and you're going to like level it out essentially, right? So you're going to just like angle it so that you're kind of looking, it's coming down and you're looking at an angle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go through the layers, which we're already doing. So like the NPC layer, the building layer, which is like the lighter gray, the NPCs, things like that. And they are their own individual HTML element, and you're going to take those and you're going to angle them in 3D space against the ground. So you're just going to have straight up CSS 3D. It's going to be CSS 3D video game. This is bonkers. All using divs and CSS 3D. And no, I guess CSS 3D would be hardware accelerated by default. But if you don't have hardware acceleration, you are just going to get 2D, which is just everything flattened. And if you have hardware acceleration, you get the hardware acceleration 3D. You take your specific elements in your render and you just angle them up. And it's gonna be it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. Nobody's doing this, but I'm gonna do it, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why would you do this? You're stupid." No, man. I have a lizard brain. I'm a lizard person with a lizard brain. I'm far superior to you. I'm fueled by your mother's sandwiches, and it's gonna work, and it's gonna work really well. And then that way, and if you want to, the other thing you could do is if you have hardware acceleration on, like if you're running on a GPU or whatever, you don't need to run it in 3D. You just like if you're on your phone or something and it's like, it doesn't run quite well on 3D, no problem. Flatten this puppy. Go to 2D mode. And it's all the same elements. It's just take out all the transforms. So freaking powerful, man. You think aliens use HTML? They must have. They must have. They must. And the reason why is because they created us to mine gold. They literally seeded the earth so that we would work really, really hard to mine gold and create technology. It's built into us. It's genetic. So if we're using HTML, it means that that's what they want from us. Right? I think that's how it works, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. He always suspected. Yeah, Nakor's known me a long time. If Nakor thinks I've had a lizard brain, probably I do. Probably I do. It's plausible for sure. Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm gonna go do lunch. I'm gonna take care of a few things. I'm gonna end the stream. I will probably be back later today because I want to keep going on this. I have to get some contract work done. So probably like 3 or 4 hours. I'm hoping in 3 or 4 hours I can come back and work on this for a few more hours, because we're now building the game. Because at this point we're building out the layers, and I already have scenes, I already have NPCs, I already have things like items, like lime juice to cure scurvy. I have weapons. I have shops, the interactable shops with choices, and like there's a lot already here. So yeah, I want to come back and build out some of this. Enjoy your lunch. You'll be sleeping. Okay, Lawler. All right, we'll catch you another time. No, thank you, Laugh. Thank you, man. It was nice to see you too, Lawler. See you in 2 months. I hope not. I'm going to try and stream a little bit more. Short streams, 1 or 2 hour streams more often. That's the goal. Okay, folks, I'm going to go. I'm going to go enjoy my lunch. I will catch you all later. In a few hours. That's my goal. In a few hours, you will all be notified if I jump on. Peace out. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.